Hi everyone, I'm at a hospital. I won't say, oh, I guess it just showed it. I didn't know that was over there. I just wanted to take a second out because this is the day that I make my videos. So I just wanted to stay. I saw the sun and it reminded me to make a video for you guys. My name is Dr. Cheryl Meyer. I'm a psychologist in my day job. I want to keep the privacy of this person, so I'm not going to say what's going on here. But just keep us in your prayers. And I've been doing a lot of videos about not staying in your fear and about how what happens is something can trigger us and we can get dysregulated from childhood, Oh, I just love the feeling of the sun on my face. That's how close the answer is. It really is. It's as simple as that. Yesterday, while this person I love was in a very long surgery and you just don't know the outcome, I was saying it's like if someone told you this person has to jump out of an airplane and, you'll know at the end if they landed okay, and they ought to land okay, but you have no idea what could happen. And so anyway, what I was saying is that sometimes when we're in our fear, it triggers our primal responses from childhood, and we can get lost in those and dysregulated. They call it dysregulated. It's funny that now I'm just taking out time to be present with you guys. I feel like I could cry for a couple hours. I didn't even check my face. I just started the video and I'm like, oh, okay. It really puts everything in perspective. Like, what is this life about? Why are we here? Yesterday, what helped me so much, I was praying all day, and I had so many people praying for us. But it's just like, I felt like the last 3 years trained me for this moment, because I just kept saying, I learned all this stuff. I made a whole year-long class. I'm not trying to promote stuff. I'm just saying I made a year-long class with 49 one-hour videos on Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now. I'm helping people go through that, And so it's like I kept all of those lessons that I learned myself, and then I put on those 49 hours of videos for other people to take. It causes like a life transformation, but because it did. Yesterday, I kept just going, okay, don't tell any stories. You don't know the outcome of this. Don't make up anything. Just be in this present moment, and I heard Jesus's words, today has enough worry for itself. I'm like, today definitely has enough worry for itself, Do not worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about your clothes, what you're going to wear, what you're going to eat. I think he said where you're going to live either. Like, look at what Jesus is teaching us. He's always teaching us higher consciousness. He's always teaching us how to not go through this life in a tortured state. I could have been so tortured. I saw other people and what they were choosing to do, to try to calm themselves. And I knew I had so many people praying for me. It was just like they were carrying me. But it's just like, it took me a long time to build up going to these events and building up this community of people that I have. They don't just appear out of nowhere. The people that appear out of nowhere disappear out of nowhere. And I've learned that the hard way, And so it's like these people that actually care about you, that are concerned, that are saying, I will come by just to hug you. I will come by to bring you a meal. Call me anytime, 24/7 if you want to cry. These are the kind of texts I've been getting today. It's all worth it. It's like every lonely night that I had to go through to help me be the person that I am, that just loves fully, no matter what's going on around me. It's worth everything. And so I encourage you guys, Watch. I have over 600 videos. Those are all free. Watch those, and learn about how to transform your inner life so that when the storms come in your life, Jesus said that the wise man builds his house or her house upon the rock. The rock is this deep foundation, and some people, you can call it Christ, and the Holy Spirit. That's how I see it. But I always welcome all people, because all of us are like lost sheep that have gone astray. We're all like that. We're all made out of God. We're made out of love. And I want everybody to be loved. But look, build your house upon the rock. And not on the sand, all right? So you look at what your life is built on. If you, I'll tell you in a different way, but when your life is built on the sand, when the storms come, that house falls down. It doesn't have you. It pretends like it's a mansion. It's going to have you. But it's like there's some verse that says, better is a person, a man or a woman with righteousness or something, with a little, than some who's in vanity, who has a lot of stuff, but they're not connected to a life of honor, of integrity, of value, of love, of true love, not temporary love. So a way another guy said it on here, this guy named Kurt that I love. I don't agree with all that he says, but I love what he says. So he's like, do you want a taco or do you want the whole taco factory? It's like, that could be my motto for life. Do you want to just take this taco that this person's offering right now? Hey, baby, do you want to do this? I'm like, nope. Whatever it is, whatever kind of quick fix it is here, money, job, dating, whatever. It's like, or do you want the whole taco factory? I'm signing up for the whole taco factory. I want my house built on a rock, built on something that's solid and loving and lasting. And a lot of the temporary things, they pretend like they're going to be lasting, they pretend that, but they're not. So look into that, and know that if your fear gets triggered, do what you can to take deep breaths, to do tapping. I have a TikTok on tapping. I learned about that. It releases these chemicals in your body that calm you back down. Otherwise you go into fight, flight, fear, fight, flight, freeze, or please, and you try to please people, or I saw myself yesterday going, okay, should I tie my shoes this way? Trying to make deals with God. Like, if I do this, can you help in this way? And then I was like, nope, that's just my fear brain. I'm not going to act out of lack, out of fear. I am in love. I'm in full love, I wore my cross, I just slept in it. It's all tangled, right? Go back to this oneness from which we came, and constantly stay connected to the divine and be grounded on earth, right? And work on your relationships horizontally with other people and within yourself, with yourself, and go back to the center. Always go back to the center. Oh yeah, and be willing to die daily. Like, what is it, Like, you're going to have to die daily, because it hurts to not take that taco when you're really hungry and you just think, oh no, I'll just take this taco. I'll take these scraps. Stop taking scraps. You're worth so much more than scraps. No matter what you learned in childhood, when we go in our fear brain, we sign up for scraps all around. Learn. Watch my video called Fasting, How Fasting Frees You. I just put it up a few days ago. It frees you so you're not pulled every which way by your own immediate appetites. You learn how to build that foundation on deep waters. Eckhart Tolle doesn't really even bring up Christ on that, even though Christ's the one that said it, He just says, the principle, it's still a principle, no matter where you are and whatever faith you're in. It's a principle of building your life on deep waters, not on something temporary. And Jesus showed us that by dying in everything, by facing death and letting his life go, not as a martyr, no one took his life, he gave it, not as a masochist. That's what I'm saying. He gave it because it resulted in something far greater than him just having the taco of that day and being a ruler, like they wanted him just to be a ruler and a miracle maker. He ended up, bringing love and righteousness to everybody. His perfection can cover us. It's like such a deeper love. And we're called to these beautiful, deep places in our own lives. All right. I wish you so much love. I'm shaking. So I'm going to go. I wish you so much love. Thanks for being on my channel, all the new subscribers and everything like that. And on my Instagram and all the different social media. Check me out on all of them. I'm there. Usually Dr. Cheryl Meyer on all of them. On Twitter, it's Dr. Cheryl M. CHERYLM. That's where I put a lot of links and resources. I just constantly am feeding whatever I'm getting, I put it there. So I wish you so much love. Thank you for your presence and for your love and for your prayers. Bye.